April 4th is the consolidated municipal elections in Illinois. Those are the local elections, the people who are going to be running your village, your city, your school board, your library board, your park board. If you've got these types of taxing bodies that collect taxes whenever you pay your property taxes or collect sales taxes or other tax dollars, these taxing bodies are controlled by people that you elect, or maybe you don't go to the polls. But we'll obviously see what the voter turnout's going to be. But all of these different taxing bodies all throughout the state, you've got the ability to change their direction by electing people. It's what we have in this constitutional republic. We have the ability for you to elect who's going to make the decisions on how your tax dollars are spent. Now, school districts, obviously a large portion of your property taxes in Illinois, as Illinois has to pay the second highest property taxes in the nation. You've got more than 850 school districts in Illinois. It's a lot of taxing bodies, a lot of tax dollars, and a lot of focus on elected school boards. And we've seen the Illinois Democratic Party, the Democratic Party of Illinois is the official name. They've actually given $300,000 to put out messaging in support of certain candidates across the state and in opposition to certain candidates across the state. Here in the Springfield District 186, they pointed out one particular candidate, Donna Hopwood, and she reached out and said that she wants to make clear where she stands on things, that she's not an extremist. She's just a taxpayer who has adult children. And, well, here's some of what she had to say when I chatted with her yesterday.
Well, hello. My name's Donna Hopwood, and I'm running for school board for District 186, Subdistrict 4. My background, I was a business owner for 17 years with my husband at the time. We had a silk screening and embroidery business, and I was an art teacher. I taught oil painting and drawing. I have worked several different jobs. My most current jobs is I've sat with a judge in the circuit clerk's office. I was a deputy clerk for a year and a half. I was the assistant manager in the accounting department. So I've had a lot of experience with the court systems, and now I work for the Department of Revenue with federal and state tax returns. So I've had a lot of experience with business. I've had a lot of experience with the public.
So Donna Hopwood, of course, is just one of these candidates for a particular sub-district in District 186. And you've got multiple sub-districts. Some don't have candidates opposing the incumbent. Others have 3 candidates, for instance. So in this particular sub-district, Hopwood, she talks about some of the things that her focus is on, especially as an unpaid member of the school board, which is what happens here in Illinois. We don't pay school board members, but she wants to take that unpaid position. Why?
Yes, it is unpaid. God put it on my heart. I know that sounds kind of strange, but I realize I really don't like what I'm seeing in the public school systems right now in District 186 or across the country, to be perfectly honest. But I can only help 186 because I live in Springfield. So I decided that when God put it on my heart, he tells you to do something, you move.
And she went on to tell me that she does have a lot of different issues she wants to focus on. That includes how tax dollars are spent, the curriculum that's being focused on. Here's more from Donna Hopwood, a Springfield District 186 school board candidate that was targeted by the Democrats in their website and their messaging that they put out statewide, focusing on, maybe a few races across the state, but they targeted in on this particular subdistrict in Springfield. But what does Donna Hopwood have to say about all of the various issues that school board candidates are having to face?
There's a lot of things. The education levels, the graduation rates are really pathetic. I don't know if people understand the graduation rates in Springfield. At the high school level, Lanphier, I believe, is 55% graduation rate. Southeast is 67, I believe, and Springfield High is 81. That's just not acceptable. A lot of the kids are getting out of school. They cannot do their multiplication facts. They cannot read. we're in America. We're supposed to have the best education system around. We have everything at our fingertips. Why are our kids not graduating, and why can't they read when they get out of high school? In my whole campaign, I've not talked about anything with the gender ID. There's some things there. I'm not real happy with what I'm seeing. I'm a Bible believer. I'm a Christian. I'm a Bible believer. I have very strong beliefs and morals in that. So, I have a problem with some of the gender stuff I'm seeing and some of the things that are being taught in school. I want to see our kids succeed. Our kids are, like I said, they're our future, and they need to be able to be successful, well-rounded human beings when they get out of school. So they can go on and have a good, productive life. I want to see reading, writing, arithmetic, all that stuff come back. I want to see basic life skills. A lot of us, when we were in school, we learned how to balance checkbooks and make meals and change tires and things like that. And I understand people don't necessarily use checkbooks that much anymore, but you still have to know how to pay your rent and your phone bill and things like that. I would like to see the life skills. I want civics back. I want us to understand the Constitution and what it means, how important our country is and what it means to be an American. I want the Pledge of Allegiance definitely in school. I would like to see some counseling with parents. I want to see the parents get more involved. You know, the teachers, the parents, the school administration. I would like to see them be able to meet and work towards the kids' futures instead of, well, just like school board meetings. So if you guys ever tried to go to a school board meeting, try to get through the website to find where a school board meeting is and what time and what's on the agenda. Parents are not encouraged to come to school board meetings. And I think every single parent, my kids are grown, and I'm going to go to school board meetings. Okay. So every single parent should be at a school board meeting at least once a month.
So again, hearing from Donna Hopwood, some of the major concerns she has. She also talked about how finances are a major issue, and the tax dollars are also a major issue. Here she is.
I think there needs to be some counseling and some accountability with, the parents need to come together with the teacher or the school. They need to work as a team for each one of these children. And I don't see that that's happening like it should. The violence is gotten out of control in some of the schools, and parents are scared to send their kids to school. And not all children can be homeschooled or go to private schools. So I really don't want to see the public schools go down the drain. The funding is there. It's there. As a matter of fact, our governor just allocated, from what I'm understanding, some more money towards the schools. But it seems that our school system is administrative heavy. The top of the whole thing is heavy, and the money's not funneling down to the children like it should. So I want to have a say so over that, and because of that, I think I don't think they want me around because I'm speaking up, and I'm not a yes person on everything. I'm not going to go along with everything that the school board wants to do or the school system wants to do. I will speak up and voice my opinion and try to make a difference.
So again, Donna Hopwood, she is a candidate for Springfield District 186, and why I'm talking with her is because she was directly targeted by the Democratic Party of Illinois, a statewide party, when it comes to this local, nonpartisan election of school board candidates. So I asked her what that was like being targeted by the statewide party.
I'm not sure where that came from. This website is funded by the Democrat Party. Okay. I'm not being backed by any political party. I'm on my own. I have some churches that are backing me. I have some other groups and some other friends that are helping me. I am not being funded or paid for by any Democratic or Republican party. I'm not a bought and paid for kind of person. Okay. I'm an American. I'm fighting for our kids, and I'm doing it because my heart tells me I have to do that. Okay. And I don't care. I don't want to be part of the system. I'm not part of the system. And I'm really proud of that fact. Okay. So I think I could use their own verbiage and say it's because I'm a woman, because the other two people that are, running against me in my sub-district are men. I could use that verbiage, but I don't think it's that. But some parties would do that. They would try to say it's a sexist thing. I really don't think it's that. I think it's just the fact that I'm wanting to step up. The other person or the other people running against me, they're not targeted at all. So, what does that say? I don't know. I'm maybe reading into some stuff, but, I'm willing to step up. I'm willing to fight for these kids and make a difference. And I think because of that, I have been labeled a conservative extremist. I don't know where that comes from. Why? Because I believe in the Bible. I believe in our country. I believe in the Pledge of Allegiance. I want the best for our kids. Does that make me a conservative extremist? Anybody that knows me knows that I am one of the kindest people. I have a big heart. I'm not a book burner. I'm not like that. So it's really not fair that I'm being targeted. I'm just trying to stand up for the kids. I'm trying to stand up for the kids. I want to help the parents have a voice again. The parents have been pushed out of the system. There was an Amendment 1 that just went through a while back that basically, if people would have read that in detail, it kind of takes the power away from the parents. And I think when people read that, they're going to be shocked what's going on. They're trying to take the power from the parents. Just the fact that the school board meetings are kind of hush-hushed. Hey, that tells me something right there. So the parents need the power. The parents need to be able to say what curriculum their kids are learning, what books they're reading. They need to have a say-so in their child's education.
So it's Donna Hopwood. She is a candidate for Springfield District 186 School Board. Chatted with her yesterday, and we'll see just how well she does after being targeted by the Democratic Party of